That's what these thoughts, they come into my head. I can't get rid of them. That's why I couldn't be a pastor. My dad is a pastor. I could not be I don't have the gift. You know what I'm saying? First of all, let me just tell you, whenever your pastor, pay attention on Sunday, whenever your pastor is telling stories about his kids, as a pastor's kid, let me tell you for a fact, that story did not happen like that. My dad was like, my son John is an angel from heaven. My son John is a gift from Jesus. I'm like, Dad, last night you locked me in the garage, okay? Pastors' kids are bad. Everybody knows pastors' kids are notoriously the worst, but pastors used to be able to lie about their kids, like back in the 90s. You haven't seen my son in a while. He's off of college now. I'll follow your son on Instagram. That kid is in rehab, okay? I just don't have the gift. I don't have the empathy, the compassion to be a pastor. You ever bought like a pair of shoes? You see that silica gel package on there? What does it say on there? Who's eating these? How many people have died? We got to get a sign up on the gel. People are dying, buying Nikes and dying. What? Like if I was a preacher, I was standing right here, you came forward for prayer, and you're like, can I get some prayer? I'm sick. I'll be like, what happened? You're like, well, last night I bought a pair of shoes, and I accidentally ate the gel. I'd be like, get out of my church. People are just weak everywhere. That's those Old Testament Bible stories would never happen today. Never. Could you imagine? God's like, we're going to lead you to a land flowing with milk and honey. If that was today, we're lactose intolerant. Have any bees been harmed in the production of this honey? Are these free-range bees? That's how I read the stories. I just read them like in a different way. I always have. And so, like, you know, it's funny that whenever Jesus meets someone, they never have a name. Like wherever he meets them, it's just the description of wherever he saw them. That's their name for the rest of recorded human history. Jesus and the woman at the well. You don't think she's upset at that? First of all, my name's Hannah, okay? Could you put that in there? I was at the well, but I was at the store, I was at the house, I was stopped by the field, so that's not how I would identify as a person. Jesus and the man with leprosy. You don't think he appreciates that? My name's Matt. Who? Matt. Man with leprosy. Oh, what's up, dude? What if when Jesus came back, your name for the rest of history is just wherever he saw you? Jesus and the man in the Denny's bathroom. Oh. Jesus and the prostitutes. They don't get names? Okay. Thanks for the feedback.